When Sam Small retired from the army, D-mob suit, in a pension of 9p a day and £14.7 and twopence what he'd saved from his rations and pay. Well, he knew this here were no fortune, but he reckoned with prudence and care that he'd find an investment to save him from hard work and things like that there. He thought that he might buy a racehorse, for as well as excitement and fun, he could sit back in reasonable comfort and live on the money he won. He knew buying horses were tricky, but that didn't deter Sam at all, for he said folks would needs be up early if he wants to play tricks on Sam Small. So he went down the local horse dealer. He stood riveted to the spot, for dealer was his old company sergeant, whose kindness he'd never forgot. 'Twere a happy reunion on both sides. Both thought meeting t'other were great, and each hoped to diddle the other to wipe a few grudges off slate. But the sergeant brought out his racehorses, for which he asked varying sums, and since they'd so few teeth between them, Sam judged their ages by gums. He studied their lines and deportment as sergeant were trotting them round, and finally said he thought their value were 2p per racehorse per pound. Now the Sarge had a filly called Buster, a trump card he said nowt about, but since Sam had scorned all the others, he thought that he'd best trot her out. Sam was struck by her youthful appearance, and though there wasn't much light in the place, he could see she'd a full set of gnashes, and there wasn't a line on her face. The sergeant said, "She's 20 guineas, but Sam, who were up to his tricks, pretended he thought he said shillings, and offered him 18 and 6. In the end, she was sold for 8 guineas, and when he got home with the goods, Sam thought he'd not done too badly, so 3 of them guineas was duds. But later, when he got to thinking, some doubts to his mind did he creep. If Buster were all she were painted, why had Sarge sold her so cheap? Well, he very soon found out the answer when he took a close look in the stall. He saw the marks where her face had been lifted, then her false teeth, they fell out and all. The short walk to home had fatigued her, and the cold air had brought on her cough. So Sam made his way back to the sergeant to tell him the deal were off. The place were locked up when he got there, and he realised sergeant had bunked. So he made his way back in a dudgeon, where he found Buster lying defunct. Well, he knew if he wanted to sell her that he dursn't let on she were dead. So he raffled her down at the darts club, 40 members at 5 bob an head. The raffle was highly successful, all bought tickets, every man jack, and so's winner'd have no cause to argue. Sam gave him his 5 shillings back. And if you believe that load of rubbish, you believe